Here we are going to present a proof of concept demo of the parking reservation solution by JKMB. Some of the key benefits to the solution. First, it's visual and interactive solution, allowing the end users to easily filter out, book and navigate around parking locations. Second, it's built on top of ServiceNow cloud platform, which gives the ability to take leverage of all the integrated security features, configurability, extensibility, workflow automation, and of course, reporting and analytics capabilities. So let's first show you how the end users can reserve a parking. So starting from beginning, the first thing that needs to do is to log in to the system with the authorized user. I created one very simple user for the demo purposes. So as this is built on ServiceNow, there will be a new application here isolated from the other scope where the parking reservation. There will be two options for the end users to see their existing bookings that they've done in the past, or create a new reservation for parking slot. So when they go to make new reservation, immediately to open the desired parking location, and the user here can see obviously which locations are free and which are not free. The ones with which are red and with a park car on it, obviously they cannot reserve them because they're already booked, but they can reserve any of the green spaces. Something important to note that this representation is valid only for the selected filter on top. So here we have filtering by type of the slots for the vehicle, whether it's electrical vehicle or standard vehicle. It's also for specific date, right? Because today maybe we have a lot of bookings and those spaces are free, but tomorrow maybe they'll not be free. And also we have the duration of the period that the user wants to book. It could be 4 hours, a whole day, 1 week. It's extensible. It could be other. So once we have choose our location, let's say this one, we just click on it, and we see here some details about the spot, like the number, associated cost if there is, and we just hit the reserve button and we make our reservation. It's that simple. It's super convenient for the user because they can literally see where they are going to go. As this is very useful when the user is new to the region and it's coming for first time. He don't know obviously the parking of the building, and this is great way for him to get familiar with it and not to be very confused when he arrived the next day on the location and start looking for a place. So that's basically for the end user. As I said, the user can see also here his bookings, and naturally he can decide to change or cancel some of the bookings. So that's all we and also just to mention, this is also mobile friendly, so the user can also do the same interactions from his mobile phone. So that's all for the end users and what they can do. It's quite straightforward. Let's see what is the situation with the administration of this solution. I will log out and log in with a user which has more privileges, and I create again one simple user. It's called Parking Manager. He will have the ability to configure the solution. Again, he log in with his credential, and he has now two modules in the system. One is again the ability to reserve and see his bookings. Normally, he can also take leverage of the service, like the end users. But he also has this parking reservation administration section, which contains all the necessary settings to maintain, control, and support the solution. So first, the first one to explore is the parking section. Here is basically the list of all configured parking in the systems. I'll open this one. So here what we can see is basically the name of the parking and the parking plan. Something important to note is that the parking plans, as you see, they are basically they are representing the architectural drawing of the parking, the way the architects have designed it. So therefore, it's very accurate in terms of scale, in terms of level of details. So this is also very helpful for the end users, and not just the end users, but also for administrators to control and manage the locations. What we see here is basically a related list which contains all the spaces on this drawing. Just to maybe to show you what is actually meant by spaces. Basically, all these boxes, each of these boxes is basically considered as a space related to this parking. So all these boxes here are fully configurable about their properties. So let's open, for example, this one. So what we can see here and what administrators can do with every single space is basically to give him the code of the space. Is it 1, 2? Normally it's just a number, user-friendly name. We have a type here, which can be a parking slot most of the cases, but it could be also elevator or entrance. So literally we can mark also the other locations here, so we can do other stuff with them. The other important property is usage. The usage is categorizing the location, whether it's for standard vehicle, electric vehicle, for carpool, handicap. So those are the options here that we have seen. We have also description, and we have one system field, which is basically describing basically the boundaries, basically the coordinates for the box itself, so to say. Additionally, we have also additional fields for configuration. Let's say availability, available from and to. There are cases where some of the parking slots are not available 24/7. They are available, let's say, from 8 to 5. So this can be added here. Yeah, this can be configured here. And also we have a financial tab, which can define basically how much is the cost for the owner per hour, and also what is the price that it's given to the end user for it, which gives you a nice way to do a balance. And of course, we have one overall flag for active or inactive, which gives the administrators the ability to completely, let's say, disable one location for booking for a certain period of time. So this way, we can detail configure every single parking space from the drawing. What administrators can do is that they can manage all the bookings of the parkings. This is done here in the parking bookings menu, where they have access to all the requested parking reservations. And this data is, of course, used for reporting after that. Every request for parking slots can have a dedicated process to follow, meaning that the platform allows us to configure flexibly any kind of processes. So, for example, the process can be something like this. So, whenever a reservation request gets into the system, first thing will be to be set for approval by the parking reservation management. If it's approved, of course, email notification will be sent to the user to confirm. Alternatively, if it's rejected, of course, the user again will get notified that this reservation was rejected. Of course, if it is confirmed, it can follow other things like things regarding prioritization. It could be manual task. It could be, as you can see, it could be something automated. It could be integrated with external system, and the process can follow with different steps which are specific for this parking location. So this way we can configure the whole process behind every single parking reservation. What additionally it's available for the administrator, of course, is reporting capabilities. ServiceNow ships with a lot of capabilities to build robust reporting. Here, for the demo purposes, we just added one dashboard based on, of course, of the parking bookings, but it could be any, which it's quite flexible, quite interactive, and shows various statistics out of the box around the spaces. Of course, we don't have enough right now generated bookings to give really a full and holistic picture of what's going on with the solution. But it's totally available. It's very configurable and easy to use. And final thing that's worth mentioning is that since the solution is built on the ServiceNow platform, basically the control to the application, meaning who can access it, it's done through normal ServiceNow user management, users and roles. Basically, the systems administrators can basically configure the users who has access. I have here the two users that I was using throughout the demo, and they have, of course, properties. They can be, disabled. There are policies for passwords, etc. And it's enough just to grant access to with certain roles to the solution, and that's all it needs for user to get started using the application. So that's pretty much cover everything for the solution. Thanks for watching.